Sorry, I got ah. Not sure myself. Anyway, hello, hi, and hey, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. My name is Keeper, and today we are going to be discovering why Sayori has been acting strange. So, let's see, most recent save. There we go. Alright. So, last episode, we figured out that Sayori was acting a bit strange. And I have a feeling that something is going to happen. This is it, folks. I mean, maybe, we'll see. We never know. Alright, sorry, I had to start a timer because, you know, adulting. I had to move more boxes. Yay! Anyway. Baron, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Or sorry, you really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything, or even if I'm not a tea, I gotta pay attention to who's reading the lines, me or the characters. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided that I would try to express myself a little more. It turns out that it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. Ah. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me, Baron. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Baron, I have another request. Do we mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I think I know why I'm easier on your back. I can read in my back. Against the wall rather than bending all over at my desk. Oh. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have a back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I was literally just saying that. I wonder why that is. It's mostly because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. you were gonna say it. I thought it, and you were gonna say it. I know you, Yuri. I know you. Don't lie to me. Don't try to bullshit a bullshitter. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that get hidden from Sayori's candy bar. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding on one half of the book. Except this time. Oh my. Our bodies are even closer to this. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus reading on this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. I'm a dirty little pervert. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression and can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little bit. I put the cup between my legs and fumbled with chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Eh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, hello. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Ooh. Your plan is working, Yuri. Well, in that case, Yuri's already focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts the lips as if this situation was completely natural, but that means I can't stop her. Here, I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Baron? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Ah, that's... Well... you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Yuri. Let's not lie to each other. That's not what friends do. No, not at all. Right? I mean... Not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then... Oh my. You don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really intense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can just tell by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart's pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze, and I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel a hot breath on my fingers. Oh my. Oh, God. You fool. Just stay and stay me. Okay, everyone. What? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Baron, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Oh, come on! Alright. It's time. Alright, let's see. Who should read my poem first? I'm gonna check on Sayori. See if she's okay. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Baron. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. If I had a camera right now, I would give him the bullshit stare. Cause I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm calling complete bullshit on that. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Baron. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Wait, I have not been writing my poems like the way Yuri does? Or even Natsuki. But in the end, Yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do, but that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easy to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Baron? You poor sweet child! When the adults here. You poor sweet soul! Oh, no! I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. No! Oh, God! No! Sayori! No! Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. Oh, no! If I'm with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Oh no! Sayori? I glance around the room and make sure nobody has noticed us. Sayori. I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what would cheer you up. Oh no. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers up and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Baron. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles for everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. No, don't go home. No, don't go home. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Oh no, I got a bad feeling about this. Not Miss Sayori. Baron, this is wonderful. I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. This is a result of trying what I suggested yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more feeling. Really, because I remember the last time I did all that, they were all like just super like dark and depressing, depressing words and emotions. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, or I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really all write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly. Oh, why? Baron, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? Oh, sorry. No, I'm sorry, I'm not crying. It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make you a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. Did you tease me? They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body to Joe. No. Oh God, this train was horrible. Oh. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that around you? I'm not a know-it-all, Baron. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people seem as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do is with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing that I really misunderstood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No. That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Baron. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable in myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, screw them. Yeah, screw those bitch-ass hoes. What the fuck do they know? I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way... Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but at this time she's smiling as she does. Do you want me to show you? Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth caustically meets the surface under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle while the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations while you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we build the sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say it like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? Natsuki, after yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. I mean, knowing Natsuki, probably. Let's be real here. She's kind of an annoying character, and who tries to one-up everybody. Let's be real here. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing. Oh, hold on. I just went with a request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Who shall I show my poem to next? Fuck Natsuki. Monika's next. Hi, Baron. Have you thought about what you want to submit the Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'd also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem. Sorry, my chair's very creaky. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. This one's good. Hold on, I need to make sure I can. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Okay, sorry. I had to double check to make sure my voice could be properly heard. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wonderful. But have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Why does everybody keep asking me that question? Jesus! I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe them. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. But when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. No. Huh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure that she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Oops. Monica kind of whispers that last part of me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, you know, I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the sky, in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of the wind. Wow. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind. So that's what I wrote down. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, and Miss Brewer here, it's really not. We wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response of something to put so much into. Hold on, guys. But if you find another person to enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling... Sorry guys, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus on more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like you're having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Finally, Natsuki. Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Well, fuck you! Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something that's... It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Eh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? No. No, not at all. Nope. What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri loved this angsty. Just because she's a talent writer doesn't mean, oh, looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shows the poem while handing it back over to me. Just take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting younger girls step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Wow. I mean, you can't really. You can't really give the option of trying to impress Natsuki. That's the thing. I mean, unless I'm wrong and I wasn't really paying attention to, who was trying to impress. But anyway. Okay, E3. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviate from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is coming foreshadowing and something terrible is about to happen. I think this is it, folks. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Oh, hold on. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What did she say? I'm sorry. You just completely dodged my question like that? Like, what? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can't have that all by yourself, Natsuki. Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. What? Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Baron. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. I would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Wait, what? Wait, I have to choose now? Why? Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I do give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle baking on your own. Bear may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I've never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you just make an excuse for Baron to. What are you saying? It would be extremely ridiculous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think, guys? Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it's up to Baron to decide how he likes to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Baron, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case... Everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going to go, whoa. I feel like I should probably check on Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer help Sayori. I mean, Rory Never's in. But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. She really has that much? No! Sorry, I didn't mean for us to be... No! Just think of the club, okay? Wait, hold on. What? I like Yuri the most, so... Well, I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I could always tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... Ugh. So you help Yuri then, Baron? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Baron? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. It's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I mean at all. You're anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm so sorry for this. I don't really know why Baron picked me, and also, their cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki is the only one surprised. Monacan is also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile, feels good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal about nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope see everyone do their best. But with that, there's something more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things and start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat up between each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry, I realize I don't have any way to contact you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give him my phone number? I think that'd be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the only one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose it makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright, in that case, I won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. Pfft. I'm not really as creative as you are. My God, I cannot talk today. Don't underestimate yourself, Baron. I think that we'll all make a very productive team. Hold on, sorry guys. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think of that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come by with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Oh my. I'm a dirty, dirty boy. Ugh, sorry. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. I never feel notice if Sayori finds out about this. It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then we'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it does. Oh, sorry. Piss. I have to wait. Hold on. But it doesn't help much. Okay. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an innate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early on the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Oh no. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door, entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Oh no. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's very strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her room when I finally find her. Sayori? Oh my god. Wow. That was a fucking hell. Oh god, I thought something was gonna happen. Hi Sayori. Hi Barry. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. That's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. So I also recognize the same stuffed animals wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it would make such a mess. Alright, well, I think this is a good time to save. Oh, what? Okay, there we go. Alright. Well, thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe to my channel and also push that little bell for more notifications. But in the meantime, adios, sayonara, and goodbye.